For a long time, high-value sales have been running on fumes, built on a foundation of stale, recycled leads. Well, today, we're going to explore a huge shift that's changing that game completely. We're talking about moving from chasing old leads to capturing real-time, actionable intelligence. So if you're in sales or marketing, this question probably hits pretty close to home, right? You spend a ton of your budget on leads, only to find out they've already been called 5 times. Or even worse, they were never really in the market in the first place. It's just a frustrating and super expensive cycle. Okay, so let's start with the core of the issue, what we're calling the recycled lead problem. Most businesses, believe it or not, are still stuck in this broken model. They're all competing over the same tiny pool of low-quality leads. And this isn't just inefficient. In today's market, it is a losing strategy, plain and simple.
This slide really lays it all out. On the left, you've got the old way, which is totally reactive. You're just buying shared lists of people who happen to fill out a form somewhere. But the new way? It's proactive. It's all about identifying active shoppers before they ever fill out a form, which gives you this massive head start.
And that brings us to the big shift in thinking. We are moving away from chasing cold prospects and toward engaging people who are actively in the market. It's about focusing your energy only on the folks who are showing real, genuine signs that they're getting ready to buy something.
At the very heart of this change is something called intent-based behavioral data. Now, this isn't about demographics or some static profile. Nope, this is about tracking the digital breadcrumbs people leave behind when they're actively researching a purchase. We're focused on what they do, not just who they are. So what do these signals actually look like? Well, think about it. Someone searching for specific vehicle incentives, or comparing leasing versus buying, or using a payment calculator. They aren't just kicking tires. These are the actions of someone who is seriously moving toward a decision. And this, right here, is the goldmine of intent.
Okay, so how is all of this powerful data actually captured and then delivered to you? Let's peel back the curtain and look at the engine behind this entire process. You'll see how the technology really makes it all possible.
All right, check out this number, 8. This is incredibly powerful. Using a technology called the Smart Pixel, which is basically a smart piece of code that observes visitor behavior, the system can find up to 8 new, look-alike prospects for every single person who visits your website. These are other people showing very similar buying behaviors. It's a massive force multiplier for your efforts.
And the process itself? It's actually beautifully simple. First, that Smart Pixel detects those high-intent signals we were just talking about. Second, it matches that anonymous online activity to a real person. Third, the data gets enriched and verified. And finally, that amazing qualified lead is delivered right to you in real time.
Now, I really want to focus on that word enriched, because it's key. We're not just talking about a name and an email here. This means getting a complete picture. What car they drive right now, signals about their credit score, their household income, and a lot more. This is what turns a simple digital signal into a highly actionable sales opportunity. And this is the ultimate advantage. This is the whole point. By spotting these intent signals early, you get to have the first conversation. You're not the 5th person calling them, you're the first. And that is how you win the deal before your competition even knows a customer is in the market. So, you've got access to all this incredible data. How do you actually manage it all? Let's take a look at the command center where all this information becomes super accessible and easy to use.
I love this quote because it just nails it. The goal of the dashboard is to be your always-on lead source. No middleman, no lag, no recycled junk. It's all about giving you a direct, clean pipeline of real opportunities. So let's break down what this thing actually lets you do. You can search for leads based on the exact intent signals you're looking for. You can buy them instantly. No waiting, no monthly minimums. You can push them straight into the CRM you already use, and you can track your return on investment in real time. It's all about putting control and efficiency back in your hands.
Now, of course, a new tool is only useful if it actually fits into how you already work. And with over 50 integrations with major platforms like VinSolutions and DealerSocket, this system is designed to just plug right in and start working for you immediately without disrupting a thing.
Okay, so what does all this tech really mean for your business at the end of the day? Well, it's about way more than just getting better leads. It's about securing a major competitive advantage.
And this slide really puts the value into perspective. You know, platforms like AutoTrader, they sell you shared leads. Facebook sells you impressions. But this approach, it gives you the actual shoppers behind those signals, exclusive real-time purchase intent.
It's just a completely different level of value.
And the results, they really do speak for themselves. I mean, when you start engaging with active shoppers, you naturally get higher appointment rates. Your cost per sale plummets because the leads are so much more qualified, and you finally stop wasting money showing ads to people who aren't even in the market.
You know, when you really think about it, it comes down to this. When you pay for ads on other platforms, you're just renting access to their audience. With this model, you are identifying, capturing, and building your own data asset of in-market customers. That is a powerful, long-term strategic win.
So, to wrap this all up, the game has really truly shifted. The buyers you're looking for aren't hiding. They are actively signaling their intent to buy online every single day. The question is no longer if you can find them, but simply whether you have the right tools to actually see them.